Alright, what's up guys? This is iProdigy, or I used to be iArrow, and there's been a few people on Next Step Halo that have, by the way, nextstephalo.com, you should go there, register, make your refer iArrow, I-A-E-R-O. Alright, well, back to the subject, or the main thing here. A lot of people don't know how to do the shatter effect in Adobe After Effects. This is a really simple tutorial. It shouldn't take too long, but who knows. I'm just kind of like that. I like to take a long time on stuff. But, alright, there's that, and I might teach a few things about lighting. I don't know. I might just make another tutorial about that. So, alright, well, first you need to pull up Adobe After Effects, which I've already done. Right here. Alright. After you do that, you can either right click, hit New Composition, go up to your toolbar, hit Composition, New Composition, or just hit Control N, like so. And name it whatever you want. Doesn't really matter what you name it. Just whatever. I'll just name this tutorial. I'll just put tut. Alright, well, you should put your preset probably on NTSC DV. It doesn't matter, actually. I'm just teaching the shatter. It doesn't matter. You can have it on any preset you want, or just custom, like 960, which is what I usually do. Either that or 920. I think it's that though. And then make your duration. And I'm sorry, I can barely pronounce that word. You should probably have it at about 10 seconds, because the shatter won't even take that long. But who knows what else you'll have in there. And leave your resolution at full. Alright. Hit OK. Alright. Next thing you're going to do is go down to the bottom, right click, hit New Text, or you can just hit your text tool up here. Alright. And then type in whatever you want, so I'll just type in, let's see. Alright. Sorry about the text there. I'll do carbon black. And make sure your colors are seeable, or the shatter won't look very good. Also, alright, we'll just center it up. Just go down to the bottom here, beside your magnification ratio pop up, and your current time and all that, and your resolution. Just down at the bottom. And choose the grid, this little grid thing right here. And when you go over it, it'll say choose grid and guide options. Just click it and hit title action safe. And this will let you line up your text. It doesn't really matter that much, but yeah, it's good for 3D. Where you can have it in the center and your camera won't be going all everywhere when you're trying to turn it. But alright, once you do that, you can just click it again, turn off the title action safe. Alright, let's go down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and, whoops, wrong one. I'm just creating a new camera for demonstration purposes. You don't have to have a camera, but what you're gonna do is select your tutorial, or your text. Doesn't have to be tutorial, and then go up to Effect, Simulation, Simulation, oh my god, Simulation, CC Scatterize. You're gonna have to have the CC plugins, which is Psycore Effects. They should come with your After Effects disc, and if you don't have them, just go torrent it or something. Alright, click that effect, and then nothing will happen, as you'll notice. You can scroll through the timeline, nothing is gonna happen. That's because you need to use keyframes. So, basically what you're going to be doing is finding where you want your shatter to start. So, say I took this camera and I set the position right there, scrolled forward 3 seconds, and then pulled out the orbit, done that, and then, I don't know, pulled away from it, or pushed forward or something. Well, you do that, and then, see, See, that's why you need the title action save. I know I used it, I'm just... Whoops. My bad. Let me correct this. Oh, sorry. Well, if that didn't work, it'll be okay. It's just to show you the Scatterize. That's good enough. Alright. Now what you're going to do is where it ends, or wherever you want the shadow to start. Like in my case, I would go a little bit before the keyframe. Oh yeah, and make sure you're on tutorial. You don't have to go through all the options through your effects and stuff, but just get, I don't know, maybe half a second before your last keyframe for your camera. Like I said again, you don't have to have a camera. And then go up to your scatter and set a keyframe for 0. Right here, 0.0. Set a keyframe. Now go forward to the ending, or a little bit before it maybe, and go back up, and the keyframe will set itself, and then click it and hit 100. It doesn't have to be 100 if you really want it to. You can put it on, I don't know, 2000. But I guess the highest you can go is 124, or 1024. My bad. Well, we'll just leave it on that. So now you see, if we scroll backwards, you can see the particles spreading apart. Hang on one second, let me adjust my screen. Alright, you can see the particles spreading apart. Now you can change the twist and get all fancy with it, but I usually just leave it how it is. There's not very many options in it. But now what you probably want to do, because see, after you get to the end of the scatter, it just stays there. See? So, click on your text and then hit E, which will bring up all of your effects. Then you have CC Scatterize. You don't have to go all the way through the options and stuff. You know, click the arrow and come down. Though it won't hurt. And also, this is where you can adjust if I wanted it to go faster. I just move that forward or whatever. It's also what that's for. But what I'm wanting to do is, alright, what I'm wanting to do is fade the text out as the scatter is, you know, as the Scatterize is getting done. Like I showed you, it stops. So what you're going to want to do is come a little bit after the first keyframe, maybe in the middle, maybe closer to the last one, and then you're going to hit the arrow, bring down your options. You can also hit T, but you won't be able to see your keyframes, and the T will bring up the opacity, however you want to say it. And then what you're going to do is set a keyframe, and it'll stay on 100. Next, you're going to scroll forward on your timeline, just a little bit forward. Don't make it all the way to the end, and definitely don't make it after, then it won't look good. Make it either on the last keyframe or a little bit before it, and then come to your percentage on the opacity and hit 0. And now you'll see up on your preview screen that it'll be gone. Nothing will be there. But if you scroll back a little bit, you'll start to see the particles. And that's exactly what we want. So now what you're going to have, I'm going to do a pre-render for you. I don't know how fast my computer will be with this software crap going, but here we go. Let it render out real quick. And you'll start to see the shatter. Alright, hang on, it's trying to render out. It's going a little bit faster, I don't know what's wrong with it, but basically you see what's happening here. You might want to have the keyframes, you know, like I was saying, spread out a little bit more. If you do that, you want to change the opacity too. Alright. So now it should look pretty good. Now let it render out one more time. Then it'll start to shatter out. And there you go. Now you have the shatter effect, and I'll probably save the lighting tutorial for just another separate tutorial, because lighting's a pretty big thing. Oh, I had to slap myself in the face right there. Not many people know how to use lighting that well, so I'll teach you guys a little bit about that. I'm not an expert at this program, but I'm pretty good. So there you go. That's your shatter tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helps. Remember to visit nextstephalo.com, become a member, have some fun. Great site, and basically that's it.